PC podcast back again with another episode. Fucking today I'm here with one of the boys. He's an artist. He's a musician. He does all the good shit. Go Fang. What's going on, bro?
What's good, my guy?
How you feeling, bro?
Just chilling, bro. Just every day at the studio, you know.
Every day at the studio, you cooking up heaps, huh?
Every day, bro. Every day.
100%.
Have to.
Obviously, but I started a new podcast and shit. Just interviewing people that I know, just friends, you know what I mean? Just have a conversation on camera while I was recording.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, bro, you got an interesting story. I want to hear it. Where you from? Where you were born, and all that good shit.
Man, well, I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. For a lot of people that don't know, it's the West Indies, the Caribbean. And I just came over here and started doing music in that, bro. You know.
Yeah, how long you been in there? Like 5 years or something?
6 years.
6.
Yeah.
Right. Were you making
almost 6 actually.
almost?
Yeah.
Were you making music before you come here or nah?
Nah. I've done a couple talent shows and that. It's funny because like I got a musical background, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I never really wanted to be a musician and that, you know. So, like, before coming over here, I did like 2 talent shows, but that was about it. You know, and nothing musical after that.
Right. Yeah, your childhood in Trinidad, bro. That's pretty interesting. I want to know about that. Run us through that whole experience.
My childhood in Trinidad is cool, bro. Like, it's, you know, I got a lot of mates and shit, a lot of friends, you know. Like, it's kind of like the Black Town scene, you know what I'm saying? And like the Western Sydney scene where you're just like, when you're rolling 40 deep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's how we used to roll back at where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all the homies, you know, you go to the homies' house, you walk in, you open their fridge type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
doing whatever you want.
yeah, like, it's basically like a village, you know what I'm saying? Trinidad is like, everyone know everyone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every, like, you jump, like, you fucking kick your ball over in the neighbor's yard, you can jump that bitch and get the ball, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, like, everyone know everyone type thing, so.
Pretty small island, is it?
1.3 million people.
Yeah.
You know, growing up in Trinidad was good, bro. It's like, it's a really good environment. When I say like cultured, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really, if you grow up there before, like, say, before you get to adult stage and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Not even, but like, if you grew up there in general, right? Like, you would have a heavily cultured background. You know, just because like what we do. And that's the type of people that live in Trinidad, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of reggae influence, a lot of like...
A lot of soca influence.
A lot of soca. That's the fast stuff, eh?
Yeah, it is.
So what's the difference between reggae and like soca? Soca, am I saying that right?
Soca.
It's soca.
Yeah, soca. The difference between reggae and soca is, reggae is originated from Jamaica.
Jamaica,
you know?
Yeah.
And soca is originated from Trinidad. Reggae music is a little bit more slower, you know. It's got them ones that make you groove in that, but soca is up tempo all the time. You know what I'm saying? Most of it is just dancing.
A lot of fast shit, eh?
Yeah, a lot of fast shit.
Was it your uncle or your dad that won what's the Guinness?
The Guinness World Record for limbo.
For limbo.
Yeah, that's my dad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went fucking low as shit.
You showed me a photo the other day, but that shit was like fucking.
Yeah, he went low, bro. And the thing about it, he's still flexible. He's 67 or something. Like, sometimes you go over to the crib and like he upside down. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's still flexible. Yeah.
And then also Reggae Monday, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys start it back there? Cause I met you on Reggae Monday.
Nah, we started. So I think where I met you was at probably the Civic.
The Civic, yeah. When was that Civic?
Yeah, fucking. That's a hot minute ago, bro. That's
it's
it's
been a couple
fucking
years,
bro. Yeah. We brought it back at the Molly Bar, bro, just because, you know, the COVID and shit, you know, and then a couple events that took place before that, you know, it has made us move and shit. But we're back at the Molly Bar now, and yeah, it's getting on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bang. So I met you on Reggae Monday.
Yeah.
I was like, who's this little skinny ass nigga on stage and shit? Right. So when you came to Australia, right?
Yeah.
Is that when you kicked off your music career?
Yeah.
Or were you just performing then?
I was just performing, like, so I saw my uncle. I was 17 when I started going to the clubs and shit over here. I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
Right.
You're 17, nigga. How the fuck were you getting in them shits?
Come on now. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I was 17 going into these clubs and shit, and I wasn't performing. I was just like, my uncle was just, I was just going out to my uncle's night.
Yeah.
And I saw my uncle on stage. I was like, man, I can do that shit, you know? So I went and practiced and shit, and my uncle used to do a smaller gig in Glebe.
Glebe, yeah?
Yeah, that he ended up pulling me in. And he was like, man, like, I like what you're doing. Like, just keep doing it and shit. And I just kept practicing in that. And eventually, man, I just started doing Reggae Mondays, you know?
You were telling me yesterday that you niggas don't got many bridges in your country. When you come here, you start getting
Yeah, bro. That shit was a trip, man. Like, ask anyone who I first came here. Crossing them bridges was a motherfucking, like, challenge, bro.
What was scary about it? Like,
we just don't got nothing crossing the water like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was pretty crazy. We got, like, little boats that take us. So Trinidad and Tobago is the big island. Right. Tobago is the smaller island.
So they're, like, separate?
It's separated. Same government.
I thought, what is it called? I thought it was just, like, one name for one little island.
Nah.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Nah. So Trinidad is the bigger island and Tobago is the small island.
Yeah.
It's got little Tobago as well. You know what I'm saying? That's... Yeah. It's like probably 3-4 islands under the Trinidadian jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? The Trinbagonian jurisdiction. Yeah, it's pretty complicated if you don't understand. The Philippines got like 400 of them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know how much, but I know they got a lot, and it's under the same government. So, you know.
Island boy.
So
you come here, you start getting scared of bridges and that.
Yeah, we got boats in Trinidad.
Yeah.
And like the boats, the ferries, they go 2 hours to Tobago. So if I'm on a boat, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'd fucking backflip off a cruise ship and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the water, I'm cool and shit. Once I'm on it.
Yeah.
Once I'm going over that shit, nobody. And I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather just fucking like take a boat, cross the water, and then get an elevator up on the next side or some shit. Yeah. I don't fuck with bridges. I still don't. Like, even when I go across now, it's been 5-6 years, and now I'm still like, man, what the fuck? Well, like, this shit is whack, bro. I hate bridges, and the only bridges we got is the ones that cross the fucking highway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's a weird experience. It's weird.
Are you gonna start smoking that or what? How long you been doing that? Smoking that ganja? Is it part of your culture?
Yeah, nigga. It's part of, like, in Trinidad, this shit legal, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a Jamaican thing with the whole Rasta shit. It was like just a whole Caribbean stuff.
Nah, well, the Rasta shit is originated in, I would say, I don't know my history with the Rasta like that, but I would say most Rastas live in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's known for that, but we got hella fucking Rastas in Trinidad too, bro.
So, Bang, you were telling me the other day too that what's that carnival stuff that you niggas do? You know,
yeah, for 2 days, every February.
What is that?
It's just a celebration of your culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like people who got different ways of celebrating this shit. Like in Mexico, they got the Day of the Dead and shit.
That's when
you
they
know?
mess up with all that funny crap.
Yeah, with the makeup and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a celebrate. It's got 2 days for the kids, which is Saturday, Sunday, and then it's got the adult days, which is Monday, Tuesday.
What's the difference between the kids' day and the like more?
Come on now, are you serious?
I'm trying to know, nigga.
The kids is just dressing up in little feathers, and you know, they jump up and stuff. Mm-hmm. But on the adult days, throw that ass back, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's all celebration. Yeah, no, it's not. It's just that's when the grown adults party. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when everyone is like feel like, fuck, I can release. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like a 363 days of just fucking, people go through the shit, bro. That's just the 2 days they got to fucking release. You know what I'm saying? Like, they enjoy themselves. The whole of Trinidad is partying. The whole of Tobago, and I say the whole country.
In full rage, huh?
Not, I wouldn't say rage. It's just everyone just like dancing, grooving, people drunk, painting themselves in mud. I'm painting themselves in fucking different colored paints and shit. It's just a celebration of life.
You were telling me you used to be scared of that, like, oh.
I used to be scared of the Juve because Juve is more. I wouldn't say it's more Trinidadian thing because we see tourists down there as well. But
Yeah.
more people that's from the country go to Juve. You know what I'm saying?
What's Juve? Like, is it a whole different thing to the carnival?
It's still it's more raving. You know what I'm saying? So that's more like the Blue Devil and the Red Devil people. Like in the night, they just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They got like crazy masks and shit. As a kid, man, I used to feel like, damn, man, fuck, what is this? It's crazy. But now, like, I just can't wait to touch back road with that shit, bro.
Oh, listen, fucking, you know Haiti, right? You know they're known for the whole voodoo stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about voodoo? Is there voodoo in your country?
Man, see, the crazy thing about that is that a lot of people just know Haiti for that. You know what I'm saying? But Haiti's a beautiful country, man. I know about I can't say that I've seen voodoo, but I've heard about it. Yeah, definitely. And I've witnessed some similar shit.
Similar shit.
This shit was like no disrespect to anyone's culture, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was really intense because I was at my auntie's church one day back home in Trinidad, and everyone's praying and shit, like they Baptist, and it's got this one what's the name? What's
priest?
No. The different
The
religion. This one religion, right, called Shango Baptist, right?
Shango Baptist.
Yeah, Shango Baptist is a little bit more intense with the you know what I'm saying?
Dance around fire and shit.
I wouldn't say
like
dance
the whole African stuff. Right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't want to disrespect no one's culture.
Cool,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's
podcast. We talk about whatever.
It's
We're
not
trying to offend nobody.
Nah, but it's not African. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's in Trinidad too, and it's in so much like places that I don't know what's the origin of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it's African. Or I don't want to say what it is. But yeah, people was dancing and like they were doing these noises and that, and it was a really beautiful thing because but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I grew up in church, right? My grandma's 7-day Adventist, right? So sometimes, even the other day, I went to church with my girl, and the church was so similar feeling back home. It was a church out in Plumpton, right? Out west.
In the area.
In the area, bro.
Around the corner from me, bro.
That's where my girl mom and dad live,
Yeah.
So I was out there the other day, and when I go to church, man, it bring back that feeling of being with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my grandma back home, I miss her and shit. So, sometimes you might shed a tear or two hearing the hymnals and that. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty spiritual thing, But I was in this church, man, and everyone's dancing around and thing. It felt good, until this lady, like, collapsed.
Yeah.
This lady collapsed, and then the priest said she entered the other side. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God on my life, right? This is not no lying shit right here. I'm telling you, like, the truth, right?
Yeah. We
everyone, like, they take her out of the church and they fanning her and shit. They say she gonna be all right. But I'm still like, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like about 15, 14, somewhere around there. I'm looking at, like, what the fuck is this, bro? So happens the next day, we find out the lady died.
She died?
She's dead.
Shit.
She's dead, like, gone, and no one even know what happened.
So what killed her? What? She never came back from
She
the
never
other side?
came back from the other side, dog. And I don't even know what it is. So when you say, like, when you ask me about voodoo, I've never experienced voodoo, but that was a bit of a weird situation for me where I was like, maybe this is similar,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those things.
it's a trippy topic, not topic like like most like let's say you niggas are islanders, right? Like,
Yeah.
Islander guys, and
Yeah.
like Africans and all the indigenous peoples.
Yeah.
Like they all got that similar ritual, like kind of. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
They
the
do.
Fijians, the African, like
Yeah, they do.
the Aboriginals.
The thing about it is, man,
They're
people.
very spiritual people, innit?
Yeah, but people can deny it all they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't ever tell me, bro, that you've never felt something crazy as a kid, right? I'm like within religion. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a religious guy?
I'm not a religious guy like that. No, right? But I'm telling you right now that I know for a fact that there's something that we got to connect to. You know?
100%.
And I think that's why I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? Because like hymnals and shit. When I hear that shit in church, bro, not and shit, hymnals.
Yeah.
No disrespect. Hymnals. When I hear that, it's a bit emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not only hymnals, because like sometimes you hear Muslim melodies and that, and you're like, it connect with you in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my girl, like, her parents, they Indian, but they Christian. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes like, even when they play Indian music, I'm like, this is sick. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, music is I feel has a lot to do with the connection. You know, with me,
Connects you, like
with religiously, I feel like
reminds
that's why I love religion, because of music.
yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Speaking of like spiritual stuff and whatever,
Yeah.
and voodoo and all that, what's your thoughts on the thing that's going on with Travis Scott? Everyone is talking about that he sacrificed his
Fuck,
fans.
man.
Cause you were just talking about how like fucking a certain sound connects you to a certain thing. There's like videos of like surfacing on YouTube and shit.
People talking about the frequencies and that.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on the whole thing?
Man, I would. My thoughts on that is, I don't think it's necessarily the frequency. Look, I'm not a scientist,
Yeah.
and apparently there's scientists behind this shit. But I don't necessarily think it's frequencies in that, like in the 808s. You know what I'm saying? Because there's gospel music with 808s now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kanye is using 808s in some of his gospel stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really understand where the hate for the 808 is lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the melodies and that. It's just about the person.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the situation that is going through Travis Scott?
Thoughts on the situation is that's a dark one, bro. Because like me, I'm a fan of his music. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know his personality. I'm a fan of his music, and I think that, like, this it's been a thing to rage at his concerts and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been a thing like where people do way too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just like kids these days, they go hard, bro. They go very hard. And I don't want to say I'm not surprised, because I am fucking surprised that all those people lost their lives and shit, including a little boy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not surprised that people were hurt, because like I've seen mosh pits where niggas done got their arm dislocated, and I'm like, fam, like, you came here to fucking watch someone like perform, dog. And why is you like running circles? Like, you guys forming this big circle and dude is in the middle. Some people don't even know what's going on. They just like and get fucking attacked. You know what I'm saying? I've never been in a mosh because I don't go in moshes and that. But I'm like, dog, it's got to be stupid, right? It's got to be. I mean, you got to draw a line between stupidity and fucking like. And just enjoyment, you know what I'm saying? Like, people jump up and they get hyper and shit, but when you start mushing and punching dudes, and what the fuck, dog? Honestly,
have you ever seen those rock and roll like concerts? Like
no,
the full on metal.
nah.
Them niggas go crazy, bro.
I know they go crazy on stage because
Like
they're protected.
They're punching shit up.
They're protected on stage, with the ones when they're bashing guitars and all them shit.
They're bashing guitars in the crowd. There's niggas running around, no shit, like just fucking punching people.
Yeah,
like
see that?
full on
That's
Slipknot vibes.
That shit is like, that shit gotta be fucking. That's why Travis is copping all this, because they've made it fucking normal. You know what I'm saying? They made it normal to rage at these events, like overdo it, right?
It's just unfortunate for him, mate.
It is because I've been here at Bodega, bro. Where we at now, right?
Bodega Studios, yep.
And fucking
Shout out Bodega Studios.
yeah, shout out Bodega. That's the fam, right? In the front there, they had to pass the mic once, and a couple dudes started, their little Martian thing in that little ass room there, right? And dudes start pushing, And that little pushing alone, I was like, yo, calm down, fam. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Not to ruin your night or nothing, but there's people here who not raging too. You know what I'm saying? There's people here who want to see the show and just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like kids got to draw the line on where they like, you know what I'm saying, how they do shit. I understand you guys pop these little pills and you get excited and that, but at the end of the fucking day, bro, no one is like, if you do that to the wrong person, you're going to get hurt.
You definitely gonna get hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're jumping around and like you end up hitting the wrong person off a pill, whatever happens to you next, it's probably your fault. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to articulate the situation.
You can't really judge it.
It's so
like, what do we know?
It's such a messy. Not only that, but like, you've heard so much stories from security guards, from people there, from Travis himself. That interview with Charlemagne, it's got like so much different little shits that is like, it doesn't connect properly. Like it just doesn't make sense. So I just hope that the families get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that everyone learns moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Because at the end of the day, people still lost their fucking lives, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
And that is absurd to me. If you go to a concert, you should be going back home, dog.
Yeah.
Right? And even like, back in the days after concerts, people wait for you and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been that, and people still gotten home. 10 people has died. So it's like, that's crazy.
Big crazy.
So
yeah, bro, you come to Australia.
Yep.
Spent 5 years. You didn't go to school here, right?
Nah,
Nah.
I finished school before. I finished school in 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
Around the same time as me.
Yeah.
So bang, you come here. You jump on stage with your uncle.
Yeah.
He's been doing reggae shit here in Australia for like 40 years.
Yeah.
You haven't dropped any music before that. You're just performing.
Yeah.
Right. And then when did you start hitting the studio? I
started hitting the studio with my solo shit earlier on the start of this year. Like, I just linked up. You know what? I'm lying. Last year, 2020,
yeah,
I linked up with Patty from Sticky Fingers.
Yeah.
That's been my mate for a minute. Like, he came down to Reggae Mondays and we met ages ago.
Yeah.
And he called me to do this track called Classic.
Yeah,
off his new project. Him and another good friend of mine called Taras. They're actually my brothers. They started this group called FPOS. And
FPOS, like the card. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, so it's FPOS.
Oh yeah.
Right? And the first song off the little EP that they released first, they're coming harder again. But the first track off the EP was called Classic. And it featured me on it. And that's where I decided, I was like, you know what? I should just like go in for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much people got faith in me, and it's like a self-doubt thing.
And bro, you know what? You've been performing for ages. You kind of you're a natural, right, on stage. Like, you're rapping shit. Like, you're already killing it. Like, you're a proper performer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a bit surprised, like, you kind of like waited a bit, and then you actually started making music.
Yeah, I had to find myself, bro, because I was on a couple, like, I helped write a couple things and that, you know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't really my style, Like, at the end of the day, I'm a creative. Right? I love creating things, bro. Like, whether it be clothes, sometimes I'm at home, like, stressing out shit just because I like doing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just do stuff, and I'm a creative, so I was writing for a long time, helping helping my brother ride and help other people ride and that. And then I was like, you know what? I think I gotta do this for myself. You know what I'm saying? So Patty hit me one night after the classic thing. He was like, yo, come down to the studio.
Yeah.
I went down to the Sticky studio, and Dante was there,
Yeah.
right? Because he been trying to introduce me to Dante for a minute. And Dante was there, so another Caribbean man's, Dante's from Guyana. So it's instant,
For everyone who don't know, Dante Knows. That's his name.
Yeah,
Check
that's
him
my
out.
nigga. That's my other brother as well.
Yeah.
Right, fucking Dante, me and him, like, linked up. We did a couple songs that same night. I don't know, we bashed out like 3-4 of them, Like, it was just an instant vibe. All the guys is in the room, There was Dante, Patty, I think Freddie Krabs was down there. I can't remember.
Who's that? Freddie Krabs?
Freddie Krabs, another member of Stickies. That's my brother as well, Love you, bro.
Freddie Krabs, subscribe, boy. Nah.
Yeah, he will. He's a mad dog.
Yes, sir.
It was just a bunch of vibe. Tosca was down there, just a bunch of good people. And we ended up bashing out a couple of joints. And Dante was like, yo, you got to link up with my producer, Tom.
Yeah.
And I was like, send it, bro. Send his number through and shit. And he lined it up. And I think, like, we had a session, like, a couple days after.
Yeah.
And it was just magic, bro. The 2 songs that I just released.
Yeah.
Is the song called Light It is the second song I made with the Bodega guys. The first song I made is called Cool. And it's even like, these guys still listen to it every day and they're like, man, fuck, we got to drop this joint, It's like, we just made a bunch of shit.
Was that the shit you were playing for me yesterday?
Nah, so that shit I played for you yesterday, that was from last week.
You still ain't sent me the link, boy.
Bro, I ain't got the link. The shit is still private. He hasn't got back to me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch of vibes. We made, like, over this lockdown, since I met the guys, how much we've made? Somewhere in there, like 150 joints, bro. Like, no joke.
Back. So you pumping out heaps of shit, right?
Yeah, and all of them has got flavor, different things. These guys are so versatile with it that you would think, oh, he's pumped out 150 joints. Like, half of them is, nah, nigga, these joints is.
Hell harder.
You heard, bro. Like, you heard joints them joints you was hearing yesterday I played for you.
Mm-hmm.
I made those last week, all of them. Every single one of them was made last week. And all of them slap, right? I'm telling you, like, me and Dante, me and the Corky guys, the work that we've put in over this lockdown, we probably got like 8 albums or something. It's fucked.
So, bang. You link up with Skeez, you drop your first song.
Yeah.
Fuck, how did that happen, bro? That kind of took off, right? Like,
yeah, linking up with Skeez, so...
Because Skeez is someone that's been doing it for a while, and just you guys linking up together, you bring that Caribbean kind of style.
Yeah.
Skeez bring the Afro beats swing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
and
needed.
Then the shit just fucking skyrockets.
Yeah, so with that, Tom made a 4-bar loop for Skeez, bro. And Skeez didn't really fuck with it at the time and shit. And I came in the studio and I was like, man, yeah, let's do something with this,
Yeah.
And so you fleshed out the beat. I did a hook. And my other homeboy, Blacker, was on it.
Yeah.
Right? Blacker was on it. But Blacker didn't, like, the verse wasn't really, like, making sense at the time, you know what I'm saying? We were just, like, laying down shits, right? The verse didn't make sense and shit. And I had a hook on it and a verse. I think I had 2 verses, actually, or something like that. And it was just one of those that we put in the vault. We bashed out like 4 or 5 that day. And I made nothing of it. Skeez went to Melbourne with Tom, and Tom hit me on the phone, and he's like, yo, what you want to do with where you from? Like, you trying to give it to Skeez? Like, you want to do something with it? Mm-hmm. Like, fuck yeah, that's the bro, And I've been wanting to link with Skeez for a hot minute, too, because I've been a fan, you know what I'm saying? So,
shout out Skeez.
Yeah, bro,
Big
that's
Skeez.
my other brother, too, bro. Yeah, shout out Skeez, man. Big up, big man. So they, So
shout out Max Donut, always helping niggas out.
Yeah, so they decided to fucking release it and where you from. That's the end result, bro.
Where you
Huh?
from? Where you from? Where you know? But yeah,
It's a
but
big vibe.
fuck, it's definitely a good feel. You know what I mean? Something different to the scene that's like everyone
Yeah,
is used to. Yeah,
yeah. Now we try to be different, man. Like that's the whole thing. Like
100%. And I feel like the whole Afro swing stuff is everyone is grasping. Everyone
grasping.
is grabbing onto it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's like I'm looking forward to what it's gonna be like in the future and shit. Like I
It's
see what.
gonna be big, man. The thing about it is that we put out that track knowing goddamn well we got so much other slappers.
Yeah,
That track, where you from, it's probably the least slapping track that we got between me and Skeez.
that shit you played yesterday, bro. I like that one.
That vibe was, yeah.
I like that one, bro. You gotta speed up and drop that shit.
Man, so that joint ain't gonna come out for a while, bro, cause that's brand new, you
I'm
know.
gonna leak it. Nah, I'm joking.
Nah, I've got some fire, bro. Like, trust me, you haven't heard
Yeah.
you ain't heard nothing.
Wait, give me your top 5 Aussie folks. And
My-
after you do that, I want to know what your thoughts are in the music scene in Australia.
My
Now that you're in it.
my top 5 Aussie folk, it's got to be the homies, you know. Dante, Space, Skeez, who else, man? Who else? My top 5 Aussie folk. Like, I've already called 3. Manu. I said that. I told you that yesterday. I fuck with Manu heavy. And I say Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne.
Yeah.
You love it, man.
Yeah, Melbourne is hard, man. Like I feel like he one of the dudes that just do hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really follow a trend
Yeah.
and shit. But yeah, he's hard.
He's an
He's
OG
hard.
in the game.
Yeah, I fuck with Melbourne.
Yeah. So give me a brief thoughts on the music.
The music scene is wide right now. You know, there's so much little dudes just popping out of nowhere that's doing different stuff. You know, it's good, bro. You know, I'm a big fan of that. You heard of that Sahil kid?
Sahil. I heard of him. I'm not tapped into him, but I heard of him.
He's good, bro. He's good. He's on his like weekend type vibes. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah.
nighttime when you bunning one and you just trying to you wind down, you smoking a blunt or something. You know, you listen to some Sahil. He good, bro. You know, it's got a couple young dudes out here that's really doing it. And Domingo, shout out Domingo, bro. That's a little demon. You know, he's another little one. He's fucking hard. Man, it's got a bunch of them. Diego, that's my brother. You know, Diego Dio.
Diego got a swag about him.
I love Diego, bro. You know, that's my little homie.
All them little
Right?
niggas.
AK.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's AK. That's my little bro as well. You know, nothing but love for that little dude, bro. He's such a hustler, man. You know, you come through here and you do 5-6 songs in a night.
I knew he was older, brother, back
And
in the day.
they got flavor, you know, like I like his tone. He got some Iodonia type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really husky, like fucking, and I can hear the Caribbean influence in him too. So yeah, he's another hard. It's got a bunch of hard little dudes, man, you know, and even the OG wise, you know. I gotta say, well, my Sticky Finger brothers, they always hold it down, you know.
Yeah.
And it's got so much dudes just doing it, you know. Like it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's a good thing, but you see.
It is, bro. It's coming. I feel like other people is tapping into like T-Pain. I be seeing them like tapping in with
some reactions these days.
Yeah. So that's cool, bro, because they need we need that shit over here. We need to see people need to see, yo, these motherfuckers is making noise.
Yeah.
100%.
You got any features with some of them niggas that you dropped the names? Any features or you just like?
Come on, bro.
Hey.
Come on, bro.
I
stay active, bro. You know me, bro. Like, I stay working. I probably got all the features.
What shows you got coming up? Tell me where you got coming up.
Man, so I had a show on Friday.
Yeah.
The 17th that was supposed to happen, but what's the name of it? Omnicron or something?
I have no idea, bro.
This fucking new COVID shit, bro. This shit is like
They're dropping a new COVID.
Bro, this shit, yeah, they dropping a new strain.
They're dropping a new strain.
Yeah, they're like,
who's gonna drop first? You or
bro.
You need to drop that song before they drop
These
the new
motherfuckers,
COVID,
man. Bro, I ain't dropping shit, bro, because these guys like stuff in the bag, bro. You know, like, man's trying to, like, my first show, dog. People anticipating this shit, like, this Omicron shit pop up.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, we got to postpone it until, like, further notice. I'm like, all right, cool. That's shit, but it is what it is. You know, we got to protect people at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, bro, you got to drop ASAP, man.
Man, I just dropped.
I mean, you got to drop my favorite song that you played yesterday.
Oh, yeah, well, that joint, you know what? I got an EP that might be coming. I don't know, after a couple tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a couple releases, and then I'm going to figure it out. You know?
Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned.
Might be an album, might be EP. I might just kill y'all with singles. You know? I don't know. But I know I can do it for a long time. I probably got music until 2025 right now. And I can release every 6 months until.
I fuck with that, bro.
Yeah. I just stay working, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, they're all different joints. I link up with different producers and stuff, so nothing sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? I got softer joints. I got hard joints. I got club joints. I got country joints. I got falsetto joints. I got whatever you need, bro. Like
country, you got the Audi.
Nah, not the old. Nah, not. When I say country, not Old Town Road country. You know what I'm saying?
The yeehaw vibes, right?
Nah, not really the yeet. No disrespect to the country, but like when I say more like the guitars, you know what I'm saying? The melodies and stuff is really. I've got a couple country joints that probably acoustic, I'd say. Yeah. You know, acoustic. That's why it sounds really country, because the acoustic stuff. But yeah, I even got that. You know.
100%, bro.
I got dance motherfuckers. Yeah, whatever you want, bro. Like
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, nah, it's coming. I got joints with Corky that's gonna drop on their shit next year, so look out for that. I got some special features coming out, bro. Yeah, you know, I got one that's dropping in the middle of January, I think, from a couple big artists over here that's doing some good shit. And yeah, just look out for that, you know.
PC Podcast. Like, subscribe, all the good shit. Look out for Gold Fang.
But
Heat on the way. Listen, bro. Thanks for sitting down again, my buddy.
Come on, buddy.
If it ain't PC, don't concern us.
Fucking
Let's go.